I'm Jane Morgan, the Investor and Media Relations Manager at Bigtincan. Recently, Bigtincan announced entry into a business combination agreement and scheme implementation deed with Investcorp AI Acquisition Corp. The transaction also contemplates a US $12.5 million investment commitment by Investcorp Cayman Holdings Limited, an affiliate of the sponsor of Investcorp AI Acquisition Corp. With me today is Harsh Shethia, a 22-year veteran of Investcorp and advisor to IAAC. Harsh, thanks for joining us today. So can you start by explaining why IAAC chose to partner with Bigtincan and what makes this transaction unique?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Jane. As you know, Investcorp has been a private equity investor for more than 40 years, having invested across the world in over 270 businesses across multiple sectors. A number of these investments have been in the enterprise software space, and in this, Investcorp and its affiliates have had particularly good success. Bigtincan really fits the profile of these kinds of enterprise software businesses where we've been able to unlock value in the past through a combination of organic growth, tuck-in acquisition, and a valuation re-rating predominantly as a US business.
What makes Bigtincan stand out to you, Harsh, versus the competitors?
Bigtincan is a leader in the sales enablement space and an early adopter of AI. Bigtincan software is used by more than 2 million people across 1,000 plus organizations, including 100 of the Fortune 500. That's a fantastic starting point. Sales enablement through software so far has been a nice to have feature for most organizations. Productivity gains from AI tools will shift this to a must-have feature, especially for organizations with large distributed sales teams and partners. Bigtincan is uniquely positioned to take advantage of this inflection point.
So some shareholders may wonder how this transaction benefits them specifically. So can you explain the value proposition to them?
Investcorp AI Acquisition Corp, or IAAC, believes that the current valuation of BTH shares on ASX is not reflective of the potential of the business. Through IAAC's proposed business combination with Bigtincan and concurrent listing on the NASDAQ, and working closely with BTH board and management, we hope to unlock the potential value of BTH over the medium term. The key elements of seeking to achieve this goal are 1. Infusion of growth capital, 2. Supporting a proposed AI innovation hub in Australia, 3. Targeting value accretive acquisitions, and 4. Incentivizing BTH employees to achieve a rule of 30, which is defined as revenue growth plus EBITDA margin of at least 30%. While there is no guarantee that these goals can be achieved, and it is uncertain how the market will value the business, IAAC's thesis is that Bigtincan has the potential, assuming execution of the key elements of unfavorable market conditions, to achieve a significant uplift in its valuation multiple over the medium term, consistent with its US listed peers.
So after the completion of the transaction, it's expected that Bigtincan's business will be listed on NASDAQ. So how does the move from the ASX to NASDAQ help Bigtincan grow?
NASDAQ is the home to technology giants and innovation-focused companies. I believe a NASDAQ listing will provide access to a deeper capital pool, be more attractive for acquiring and retaining talent, and also be a better reference point for acquiring customers on a global basis.
So let's talk about Investcorp's commitment. Why did Investcorp decide to invest $12.5 million into this transaction?
Investcorp is a believer in aligning interests to generate a win-win outcome for all stakeholders. Investcorp made a meaningful investment in establishing IAAC, which provides a path to NASDAQ listing for Bigtincan. Investcorp is also committed to investing US $12.5 million into Bigtincan's business when the transaction closes. Following the closing of the transaction, it is expected that Investcorp will own approximately 20% of the equity of Bigtincan on NASDAQ at a cost per BTH share equivalent to roughly Australian 22 cents. Investcorp hopes to achieve a favorable private equity style return of around 3 times its capital that it deploys over the medium term. Should that outcome occur, BTH shareholders who continue with the company's potential growth journey will also stand to benefit from this value creation.
The AI Technology Development Centre in Hobart has been mentioned. So can you tell us a little bit more about this initiative and why it's significant?
The AI Technology Development Centre is an important part of management's plan. The centre is expected to be based in Hobart, and post the business combination with IAAC, the team wants to leverage Bigtincan's existing resources to push AI innovation even further. This move will not only enhance Bigtincan's capabilities, but also solidify its role as a leader in AI for sales enablement on a global basis.
Harsh, thank you so much for joining me today. We look forward to future updates.